In a career defined by relentless stunts, high-octane thrills, and box office dominance, Tom Cruise has become synonymous with cinematic spectacle. From Top Gun to Mission Impossible, he's built an empire on charisma and commitment. Yet, buried among his biggest action hits lies a sci-fi masterpiece that continues to age like fine wine, Minority Report. Released in 2002, this Steven Spielberg-directed thriller wasn't just a commercial triumph. It was a bold philosophical interrogation of justice, technology, and free will, and has since been officially named one of the best films of the 21st century. A Spielberg and Cruise sci-fi powerhouse. While Cruise's collaborations with directors like Brian De Palma and Christopher McQuarrie have helped define his career, his work with Steven Spielberg brought out something different: cerebral, character-driven blockbuster storytelling. Minority Report was their first pairing, followed by War of the Worlds in 2005, and arguably their finest. Based on Philip K. Dick's novella, the film imagines a near-future Washington, D.C., where a special police unit called Pre-Crime arrests murderers before they commit their crimes, thanks to a trio of psychic beings called precogs. At the heart of this world is Chief John Anderton Cruise, a man haunted by the unsolved disappearance of his son, and fully devoted to the system. That is, until the precogs predict that he will soon commit a murder. Suddenly on the run, Anderton must prove his innocence and unravel the truth behind a supposedly perfect system. Spielberg's direction turns what could have been a simple chase movie into a layered and visionary spectacle. The film's striking visuals, part noir, part tech thriller, support a narrative as thrilling as it is thought-provoking. Spielberg, ever the genre shaper, injects action with consequence, asking bold questions. Can justice exist without choice? Is technology a tool or a trap? The sci-fi legacy Spielberg built. Science fiction is in Spielberg's DNA. After revolutionizing the thriller with Jaws, he pivoted to the stars with Close Encounters of the Third Kind and E.T., then tore through paleontology with Jurassic Park. But Minority Report stands out in his sci-fi canon, not for its sentimentality or wonder, but for its grit and ambiguity. It's dystopian, philosophical, and prescient, showing a master director unafraid to ask hard questions about surveillance and authoritarianism in a post-9/11 world. Though often overshadowed by AI artificial intelligence, released 1 year prior, Minority Report is arguably the more complete vision. It offers spectacle without sacrificing substance, an all-too-rare feat in modern science fiction. Critical acclaim, box office triumph. With a certified fresh score of 89% on Rotten Tomatoes and an 80% audience rating, Minority Report has long held a place among the most celebrated sci-fi films of its time. Critics praise the film's blend of intellectual rigor and thrilling pace. Cruise's performance was noted for its depth, vulnerability, and desperation, qualities not always at the forefront of his action roles. Audiences responded, too. Against a reported budget of $102 million, Minority Report grossed over $358 million worldwide, $132 million in the US alone, and $226 million internationally. That success extended far beyond theaters. The film inspired a short-lived TV series, video games, and even stage adaptations, proving that its high-concept world left a lasting cultural imprint. One of the 21st century's best films. In 2024, the New York Times released a curated list of the top 100 films of the 21st century, drawing votes from over 500 industry insiders, including filmmakers, actors, critics, and writers. While genre films often get snubbed in such lists, Minority Report landed at number 94, a massive accomplishment in an era dominated by prestige dramas and franchise overload. It sits just behind Interstellar and above Gravity, confirming its place among the sci-fi greats. And yet, the recognition feels more like affirmation than discovery. Fans and cinephiles have long known that Minority Report is more than just another Tom Cruise vehicle or flashy summer hit. It's a cautionary tale, a vision of a future frighteningly close to our own, and a cinematic benchmark for balancing action with meaning. A sci-fi classic that's more relevant than ever. More than 2 decades after its release, Minority Report still resonates. In a world increasingly driven by predictive algorithms, surveillance states, and automated justice systems, the film's warnings feel less like fiction and more like prophecy. And yet, it remains wildly entertaining, chasing ideas with the same energy it chases characters. For anyone who missed it the first time, or hasn't revisited it in years, now is the perfect time to rediscover Minority Report. Whether you're a diehard science fiction fan, a Spielberg devotee, or simply want to see Tom Cruise at his sharpest, this is a film that checks every box. It isn't just one of the best sci-fi films of the century, it's one of the best films, period.